I'm Eric Cohen, chairperson of the Fidelity Out of Sudan campaign. Last fall we learned that Fidelity, through its mutual funds, had large investments in PetroChina and Sinopec, two Chinese oil companies that helped to fund the genocide in Darfur. As Fidelity customers, we were shocked to discover that we had entrusted our family savings to a firm that was investing in companies helping to fund genocide. Looking back, who would support the idea of investing in companies that sought to make a profit by selling Zyklon B gas to the Nazis or machetes for the genocide in Rwanda? In spite of the obvious immorality of profiting from genocide, financial institutions such as Fidelity, Berkshire Hathaway, Franklin Templeton, American Funds, and Vanguard are major investors in these oil companies. As a result, when ordinary investors entrust their family savings to these financial institutions, they may be inadvertently investing in genocide. When we complained to Fidelity about these problem investments, Fidelity sent us a form letter, thanking us for our interest, saying that everything they do is legal, and emphasizing that their only concern is maximizing returns. They insist that no ethical guidelines regulate their investment choices. For Fidelity, no human rights problems are to be considered in their investment decisions, not even when they are the worst mass atrocities and most egregious violations of human rights on the planet. For Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett insists that they are powerless to influence the behavior of companies in which they invest, even when they own 11% of the outstanding shares of PetroChina. If you ran PetroChina, could you ignore Warren Buffett and his $3.5 billion of stock in your company if he complained? We think that basic ethical principles must apply to investing and that financial institutions can take effective, responsible action. If you do too, then join the movement to divest from Sudan. More than 150,000 people have already objected to Fidelity and other institutions that invest in companies helping to fund the genocide in Darfur. If even larger numbers of citizens and customers object, that message will be heard, not only by the investment firms, but also by the Chinese oil companies operating in Sudan and the government of Sudan. Please speak out. Companies such as Fidelity, Berkshire Hathaway, and Franklin Templeton care about their public image. Tell them that you will not support investments in companies helping to fund genocide. Tell your mutual fund or investment company that you will not do business with them unless they divest. Help make the pledge of never again real by insisting that in the face of genocide there are limits to business as usual. After all, in the face of genocide, each of us has a responsibility to act. Visit www.fidelityoutofsudan.com for more information on what you can do.